Hi Susanna and Laos, this is Colton with North Island Nissan, and behind me I've got the brand new 2021 Nissan Rogue. This is an S front-wheel drive model, but of course they do come with their all-wheel drive variants. I wanted to show you this model just because it's kind of the groundworks for the rest of the trim levels here, and they come standard in this S model with a lot of features as it is, but of course we can always go up for there if you want to add things like a leather interior and stuff like that. But this is a gorgeous vehicle. They did a great job on the redesign for the exterior of it, giving it a little bit more of a rugged look. They really kind of defined those wheel wells up a little bit more, make it kind of have a little bit more of an aggressive stance on the road. So it's a gorgeous vehicle, and they did a phenomenal job with the interior as well. I really can't stress enough how much effort and care they put into this interior. It's got a two-tone cloth seat in it. All of the buttons really feel like quality buttons. There's nothing in this vehicle that feels cheap whatsoever. Not that there wasn't anything about the last Rogue that wasn't felt cheap either, but they really knocked it out of the park with the quality and the care and the little kind of design tweaks they put onto the vehicle. And they've got that nice kind of a dark brown on the top of the door, then the gray, so it's all kind of 2-3 tone even throughout the vehicle. It all gives a really good presentation, and that's in the base models up, so they didn't just exclude the base models to looking like a basic model, which is really nice. We've got the hatch on there. This model does come with a little privacy cover, and then there is the large panel here, so you do get a little bit of storage space underneath that as well. There's the tire underneath that one. Alright, then going over to the driver's side, we're going to get to the features a little bit. So this vehicle does have power locks, windows, and mirrors. A very sleek display out on the door here. All of these are kind of flush with each other, which is really nice. And again, they all have a really good feel to them. It all feels pretty solid when you're clicking it in. For the first time, they brought a power lumbar control to the base models as well. So you get a little airbag in the back there that you can kind of move in and out. You can get that set up for your back specifically. There is tilt and telescopic on the steering wheel by releasing that out, so you can move it up and down as well as in and out. And then jumping in, I'll start it up here. So you put your foot on the brake and then hit the start button to start the vehicle, just like most other push button starts. The gear shifter is a little bit different this year, so they've actually gone to a full electric gear shifter. So to pull it into drive, you pull it back. To put it into reverse, you push it forward. To go into neutral, you don't click the button on the side, and you just hold back for a second. That'll go into neutral. If you want to go back into the park, just click that button on top there. So it's a new gear shifter. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it is really simple once you do get it. And then there is an electric parking brake just down below that. You do get a drive mode selector as well, so you can shift it between sport, eco, and normal mode. You do have a bunch of storage space underneath the center console. And the center console, it also butterflies out now. So instead of just opening one way or the other, opening to the back, everybody in the vehicle can actually access this because there's no big plastic thing covering the back of the vehicle as well. So everybody can access the center console. You just fold this down like so to get it back up there. They all have dual climate controls in them now as well, so you can set a different temperature for each side of the vehicle. And then of course they do have heated seats, but this year they also added a heated steering wheel to the base model. So very nice touch there. They have this nice large touchscreen display up front. It does come with a backup camera if you pop it into reverse. Those orange lines will show you kind of where you're pointing. And then one of the other changes they made is the screen right in front of the steering wheel. So similar to last year's model, you can kind of choose what information you have displayed up here, but they made it a little bit larger this year and gave you a little bit more control over it. So instead of just a certain set of screens, you can actually scroll up and down through a few of them now. And you can get exactly what you would prefer to have up there. They have a couple new animations and things like that in it as well. But this is a very sharp vehicle. They did a great job with the redesign. I can't stress enough, like when you push this gear shifter, when you push that button in there for the paddle shifter, it really feels solid. Like it's got a good satisfying kind of click to it. It's hard to explain just over a video, but it feels really nice. They did an amazing job with this vehicle. There's been a ton of reviews out for the 2021 Nissan Rogue, and they all have nothing but good things to say about it. A lot of them are comparing it to similar models in the segments, the Hondas, the Mazdas, and everything like that. And they really say that this vehicle knocked it out of the park, and I definitely agree. They've got all new suspension in there as well, so the front and rear has brand new suspension in it. It's one of those things that you can't just explain over the phone. You do have to kind of drive it, but as soon as you get into this vehicle and you take that first corner, you do actually notice, like, wow, this is like a really well-made vehicle, and it's something that's really apparent as soon as you get into the vehicle. But it's a very sharp-looking vehicle. I will give you the price on this one in the email. I don't have a little window sticker in the side of the vehicle there for you, but I'll also give you a price of an all-wheel drive model in case you wanted to go with an all-wheel drive model. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you might be interested in one of these models, if we can make you a good enough deal. I look forward to see what you think. Thank you very much, and have a good rest of your day.